Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wounded Healer Tarot. Oh, my name is James, and I'll be doing a reading today. This particular reading is for the sign of Cancer. And this is a you versus them reading. So, first, I'm going to be taking a look at your person's energy towards you, and then after that, I'll be taking a look at your energy towards your person. Now, I'm going to start out with what energy your person is currently embodying here. And interestingly enough, both lizard and dragon popped out. I don't particularly know what that means yet because I am not that familiar with this deck, but we're about to find out. I find it interesting that they are both scaly creatures. Let's see. Look for lizard first. It would have been nice if there was some sort of glossary type thing where they had the pages for the particular cards, but that's just me. Anyways, lizard, instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. When in balance, lizard energy is artistic, telepathic, and spiritual. When out of balance, lizard energy is elusive, non-committal, and flaky. To bring it into balance requires a creative project. Okay, now let's see dragon. All right, dragon. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, we hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. Interesting. The dragon and the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Okay. So I get that your person here is a very tapped in, so to speak. Very creative, intuitive, and sensitive to energies. I also get the vibe that they like they know who they are, if that makes sense. Like they are very aware of, their faults and also the other side of that, their strengths. And they're very like they're very aware of things like the ego. I feel like they are not very egoic, so to say. All right, now we are going to take a look at their current energy towards you. The first category is their feelings towards you. So let's see. That was quick. All right, so first up we have the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Let's see. There was definitely some sort of conflict here before this. So I'm definitely getting the vibe that you guys are in no contact. A lot of these are probably going to be no contact, but with that Five of Pentacles, I feel like this person, they disappointed you. It's like they made you question their commitment to this connection. So I'm getting the vibe that they dipped. I don't know what happened here, because with that Five of Wands, there was definitely some sort of conflict there. And then to also have the Five of Pentacles, this, whatever happened, this person just gave up, they left. But with that Two of Pentacles, I'm getting that they're no longer juggling, they're no longer dealing with whoever doing whatever. That took their attention off of your connection, and they want to come back here to resolve this conflict, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Son of Cups, which in this deck represents the Knight of Cups. So I'm getting the vibe that this person could very well be doing some healing, and this also represents them wanting to come back and heal this connection. I find it curious that they have that third eye chakra lit up looking like the sun, because again, I feel that they're very intuitive, but that was something that, I feel like this is a version of them that has come about in your time apart, if that makes sense. Because then with the Wheel of Fortune, there's like a change of luck here, a change of like, I feel like this person healing is creating this change of energy that's going to come about between the two of you when they come forward to express their feelings and possibly even ask for a second chance. Now, they could be an earth sign, because under that is the Father of Pentacles, aka the King of Pentacles. Or they could just be somebody that's like a boss. They could own their own business. They can, if they don't own their own business, then it is possible that if they work for somebody else, they're in a higher up position, a position of power, and something that provides like material stability. All right, now next up here, we're going to take a look at their current intentions towards you. Cancer's person's current intentions towards them. Oh, okay. That's 4. All right, so first up here we have the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the Death card, and the 3 of Swords. Now with the 8 of Cups, I'm getting that essentially they intend to return from whatever. Oh, wait, that's the 7 of Cups. Okay. So with the combination of the 7 and then the 4 of Cups, I want to say that they've realized the illusions essentially that are around them, and that could be in the form of what they thought were choices, which is why we have the 4 of Cups. That's them essentially disinterested in any offers coming their way, because with the Death card and the 3 of Swords, they want to heal this heartbreak in this connection between the two of you. They want to come forward and transform this situation, which makes sense because at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Chariot, the Star, and Strength, which tells me this person plans on coming in with the quickness here. And, they're coming in with a lot of hope, okay? That you guys will have the strength here to, what's it called, to rebuild here what has been broken. All right, now lastly, I'm going to take a look at what actions, if any, they will take towards you. And with the Father, aka King of Cups, being the first one to come out here, this person could be coming forward to express emotions that they've been holding back this entire time. And then with Temperance, they can be expressing the healing that they've been going through. The fact that, like they've transmuted a lot of negativity into positivity and they're in a way better place in their life now. Maybe they let go of some toxic people, toxic habits, addictions. All right, one more card, please, for what action, if any. Yep, and then we have the 9 of Cups. They're coming forward to let you know that you are their wish fulfillment, which makes a lot of sense because here at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool. They want to take that leap of faith towards you, and with the Sun, aka Knight of Wands, again, I feel like that's that really intense, fast moving, passionate fire energy. And then we have Justice, which gives me that 2 of Pentacles energy. They want to balance the scales here. They want to make things right between the two of you. And with the 3 of Wands being underneath that, I feel like this is something that they've been waiting to do, something that they've been planning. All right. Now this is your person's current energy towards you. So now we're going to hop over to your current energy towards them. BRB. All right, Cancer. Now we're going to take a look at your current energy towards your person. Man, I don't know why these keep coming out with 2 cards at a time. I just want one. Right, so the energy that you are currently embodying here, we have Fish and Fox. Interesting. All right, let's see. All right, fish. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, at the peace and calm, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, fish energy is adaptable and travels well. When out of balance, fish energy is distracted and changes its mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. Interesting. Right. Fox. Smart, strong partner or mate, wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, fox energy is magical, an ingenious teacher, and monogamous. When out of balance, fox energy is sneaky and unsure of their identity. To bring into balance, partnership and connection. Hmm. So I feel like you're the kind of person that does better when with somebody, when in a team, whether it's, a relationship or, like a work situation. You could also be somebody that a lot of people come to for like advice. But you can sometimes have the get easily distracted and move around a bit from time to time. Not that that's a bad thing, just putting that out there. All right, now we're going to take a look at your current feelings towards your person. Cancers, whoa, current feelings towards the person on the floor. Why? Okay. Okay. So first up, we have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. All right, so you probably have some choices here as far as like relationships and stuff like that. But with the Nine of Cups, this person is your wish fulfillment. And with the King of Swords, you really, I feel like you're trying to think about this more logically than emotionally from the heart, which is interesting because at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Cups, the Sun, and the Four of Wands. This is, marriage energy. That Four of Wands speaks of stability, home, marriage. Then you have the Sun, which represents that, genuine, pure joy and happiness. And then with the Queen of Cups, that's like emotional stability. I mean, it looks like you actually want this person. All right, now we're going to take a look at your current intentions towards this person. So you guys could be in no contact because I'm getting the vibe that this person left. And it created like this confusion in you, which could have been that Seven of Cups. Having to get past that confusion of like whatever happened, how it happened, how things have been since then. But with that Nine of Cups still, holding on to that person because they're your wish fulfillment. And that could be why, you feel like you need to be more logical than emotional about this. All right, Cancer's current intentions. Yeah, I don't think so. That's too many. Cancer's current intentions towards their person. Okay. All right, so first up here we have the Sun, aka Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Empress. Yeah, I mean, your intentions here are to come back towards this person here with your cup, offering, a relationship to start something new here because with the Six of Wands, you see success with this person, with this connection, and with the Empress, you know, it's like you see this person as, or rather, like you're coming towards this person because you feel like abundant, you feel like you have grown, you have evolved, transformed, and you just understand things from a different perspective here. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Moon. I feel like the Moon is speaking to how, you know, you guys are in no contact right now. So making any moves towards them could be a bit risky because it feels like a shot in the dark. You don't know what's going to happen. But with that Six of Cups, you've been thinking about this person a lot. And the Six of Cups can also represent somebody coming forward, maybe with like a gift, right? Extending some sort of like olive branch, maybe. Because with the Two of Cups, you feel like this person is your soulmate. You feel this deep soul connection with them. All right, now lastly, we're going to take a look at what actions, if any, you'll take towards them. Even though that was kind of put forward here in the intentions, we'll see what you're actually going to do. All right. Oh, we got the Eight of Wands, so it's looking like messages galore. There's going to be some sort of conversation here. Then we have the Seven of Swords and Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're coming forward once you've strategized. You're gonna like send a message, start a conversation when you strategized a way to get through whatever this conflict was. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're coming back here. You intend to, like, you intend to come back and try to work with this person one way or another because with the Four of Pentacles, you've not been able to let them go, and you've, in a sense, been like looking more forward, like into the future here with the Two of Wands, like planning a future here with you guys together. And at the bottom of that, we have Strength, the Four of Wands, and the Sun. Like, it's like you've been holding out for this person as you've been holding on to them, making plans for the future. All right, Cancer. These are the messages that I have for you at this time. And I do hope they serve you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye now.